everyone. Welcome to Youth. We're so excited to have you guys here. So we're going to start tonight with a game. So if you are wanting to be part of this game and you're wanting to break the code, then you need to hop onto Zoom now. Most of you would have received some information in the mail with this in it. So if you're wanting to be part of breaking the code, then I encourage you right now, hop onto the Zoom. We're going to give you some time to hop on. We're going to explain what's happening. Make sure you have this with you. This will be able to help you, okay? But if you are just online, you can still watch along, see what's happening, see if you can guess it in your head or at home, up to you. But we're not going to be taking answers in the chat function, okay? So far we only have one person in Zoom. So if you're wanting to be part of breaking the code, you're going to be working together. You're not going to be on the live, so you're not going to be able to see yourself on YouTube. It's okay. You're just going to be on the Zoom working together to be able to figure out what this code is, okay? Also, if you are hopping on Zoom, I recommend that you are just listening on the Zoom. You're not on live, because otherwise there's going to be a bit of a lag and it's going to be a little bit confusing, okay? So, with this game, as you can see up here, there are lots of different symbols, okay? And there are some letters, some random letters that are spread out that are going to be able to help you to be able to break this code, okay? And figure out what this phrase is. Could be anything, you never know. So some rules to do with this game. Make sure that you're just giving letters. If you're on the Zoom, you're just guessing letters. You're not giving the whole phrase and spoiling it for everybody. Also, if you... Depends on how many we get on the Zoom. Hello. Depends on how many we get on the Zoom. But if you are not talking, maybe recommend that you mute yourself or not talk all at once so that we're letting everyone have a chance to talk. Also, we need to make sure that we're remembering our group deal. So if you're at home, maybe follow along with me. So thumbs up. Hey guys. Thumbs up is encouragement. So making sure that we're getting involved, encouraging each other, saying, well done, oh, that was a good idea. Pointer finger is no judgment. Sorry, no put downs. So not putting people down if they're getting the wrong answer, not getting the right thing. Third one is don't be rude. I think that speaks for itself. Fourth one is commitment. So if you're joining the Zoom room, be involved, commit yourself. And the last one is don't leave the little guy out. So try to get everyone involved as possible. Hey guys. So we're going to get started in just a second. So last chance, if anyone wants to join on the Zoom, join in now. Sam's going to be talking to you guys on the live on YouTube. I'm going to be on Zoom getting your answers. And then Sam's going to be putting them up here on the board so that we can see what this phrase is, okay? And you guys at home, you can try to figure out what this phrase is. So, handing over to you, Sam.
Wow, this sounds like it's going to be fun, slightly loud, awesome game. I can't wait. All right, let's see. We're going off mute now on Zoom. We're going to get some chat happening. Let's see what they come up with. All right, I'm waiting for the first one. There's some chatting starting. Ooh, there's a few people. This is going to be fun. Has anyone got any ideas yet? If you want to play along, if it looks fun, head over to the normal Zoom room. You know where it is. Ooh, it's looking exciting. I can hear some talking, but it's very quiet. I'm not important. I'm joking. I'm super important, but if you're playing, play only on Zoom. Otherwise, you'll get confused. But if you want to watch, just hang out on YouTube. Live's cool. All right. I'm so excited to find out what this says. Ooh. If you're not on Zoom playing this game, you're missing out. Go jump on in. It looks like fun. And don't be long. You do have a time limit. If you can hear me and you're playing, mute me right now. If you're just watching, you can listen to me saying weird things every few seconds. Starting to heat up. I can hear him. Come on guys, shout out some stuff. Any letter. Let's see. This is a pretty little picture. It looks like a club. Let me see. Are there any more clubs in the page? I am looking. I am looking. Oh, I found one. Shh, don't tell anyone I added another letter. F goes here. I think. I could be wrong. Let Rachel know. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna start. This one is an E. Oh, I found another one. Found another one. I'm winning. The youth kids are just gonna watch me beat them all. Oh, found another E. There's a lot of E's in this one. Oh, yes. This one. Oh. O. 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 Am I supposed to find all the O's? I'm going to anyway, because it's fun. I think I missed an E. I missed the E's. Is there any more? Is there any more? Oh. Found the last one. Have we got any more letters? You can work it out. There's a couple of words starting to turn up. It's a good way of breaking a code. Diamond is an R. Do we agree at home? I agree. R. Everyone watching me dance. Woo. Not very good, but it's fun. Haha. We have a whole word. 4. That's a start. That's pretty cool. This one's pretty close, guys. Anyone know what the 4th last word is? I'm still waiting. That's okay. Let me see. I have a funny feeling there's going to be some more coming soon. Let's see. How are we going at home, guys? The ones who aren't on Zoom. If you know and you can see, how about you jump on Zoom and help out the guys who can't figure it out? Are there any people on live answering? Not yet. Have we got anyone watching the live? Hi. Feel free to comment if you've got any ideas on that YouTube live. We might as well try everybody's answers. don't know which one the S is. They're trying to guess the S. Does anyone at home know what the S is? This is getting tricky. Good question. I thought the pound was the E. This one? It looks like a weird sideways M. We have a guess for an S. I'm thinking, yeah, we have a confirmation down here. S. I'm going to go around and write them all in. We have an S from the Zoom. Does anyone online have anything? If I miss anything, let us know. Oh, I found another one. And another one. And another one. Ooh, lots of S's. That was pretty fun. Oh, are there smiley faces? Oh, I found a smiley face. What else are we doing? There's some pretty good guesses happening on the Zoom now. Let's see. This is so much fun. Oh, I can see all these faces on Zoom really trying to figure this code out. Let's see how they're going. The cross is an A, they have decided, and I agree. Let's see. Oh, I found another one. I feel like the lady on Wheel of Fortune who just keeps turning the letters around. If that's way past you, then there's an app version. Okay, we have a tricky one. So this is correct for V, and this is not. I am so confusing. This is fun. Little confused, but it's still fun. Are you having fun watching us get a little confused? I am. That's what makes us fun. This is so much fun. I'm still listening. I am getting some double checking. Alright, we're double checking a few things. We haven't had that guessed yet, but I can still do it. The spade is an M, we have decided. Oh, N for, never mind, I got it wrong. N, noggin. Oh, I love it. N for noggin. I haven't had that word in so long. Oh. Noggin. I found a U. We're still guessing. I am thinking that I have a few here that are a little confusing. The not equal. I have not got a clue what that sign meant. Now it means not equals. Is that everybody's correct guess? I'm going to put it in. I agree. And I, and I, and I. I don't know why I'm singing it. Ooh, oh, found another one. Oh my goodness, I. Y with a line. Is that this funny water finding one? It's like you need to look for water. It's a what?
A Y.
The Y is a Y.
No, that's not it.
I'm listening to the Zoom meet. and I think they've got something, but I'm just listening. Sun a tea. Do we have one filled in for you to just? I agree. I am looking for the keys, and I'm singing again. I am. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Oh my goodness. I use confused. That's my word. I love that word, confused. It's just confusing to figure it out. Hashtag. L. I'm doing upper and lowercase just to confuse everybody. Hashtag. Oh, there's one there. Love. Oh my goodness, we're almost done. How are we going? Have you guys at home got this? The crossed out O. It's a W. Is there any more? I am thinking we are almost done.
So this one is a V.
The sad, tired triangle. He's lying down. He's a V.
And the fourth word,
I is still looking for sad, lonely triangles. So this is a. I am listening hard. I think they've got the fourth word. Have we got the fourth word?
Okay, the fourth word is
It will in a minute. We have a little confusion again. But that's what's fun about code breaking, is how confused you get in the middle before you go, I got it. Well, at least that's fun. No, there is not. We are still figuring it out. Did we figure out this word?
that one's God, that's it.
The whole word? Interesting.
Okay. Yep, Gabe, we've got that one already.
I do not know if I can spell, because I'm writing everything so awkwardly I've forgotten how each word is supposed to be spelled. Or something God gave us does not something
So
us.
they think this one is an M, and this one is a K.
I am going with the M and the K that they just figured out on the Zoom meet.
Okay, so does everyone agree with what I said?
I think.
Okay, so we've got some, because we're pretty close, we're going to read out the whole phrase now.
Okay.
Ready? And we'll send it out.
I think they're almost done.
Okay, so this is what it is.
All right. Yes. Please read. We're going to read it out and see if we've got it ready.
Okay, so Hannah, what is it? Hannah, was it Hannah that had a good? Or one at a time, guys? Oh, it's Harrison. Oh, slow down. The guys online won't be able to hear you, so I have to just repeat what you say, okay? So, for the, then what's the third word? What does everyone think the third word is? Spirit. Yep. God gave us, does not make us timid, but does everyone agree with that? Yep. Gives us power, love, and self. What's the last word? What? What's the last word? Discipline. Okay. We got it. Well done, guys. You did it. Awesome. Okay, we got there in the end. Awesome work. So if you are on the Zoom and watching live, because there were still a couple of people that were doing that, you're going to hear a bit of a lag, which is going to happen now. So if you're on Zoom, head straight over to the YouTube Live, and we're going to continue doing our announcements on there. So I'll see you guys later. You guys can head off. You're going to go to the YouTube Live, okay? See you guys later. So, what are we guys going to do next?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, yo, as people are logging on to the live, we are going to play a little game.
What do you...
Danny and I
Yes.
versus Rachel and
Yeah.
Sam. It's going to be a little paper, scissors, rock.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
3 rounds, you know.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Bring it on.
See?
Okay, we've got to think about which one we're going to do.
Right, now we're doing body
Okay, go.
Paper, scissors, rock.
No,
We won the
sorry
first
guys. One more time,
Let's
I
start
think.
at 3.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next one?
What do we lose?
Okay, paper, scissors, rock.
We won.
Well,
What?
since
What do you reckon?
look,
You lost too. Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, Sam.
Sorry.
Other
So
time.
Rachel and Sam actually have to do a little bit of an interpretive dance for us.
Ooh,
So, I'm
sounds
gonna-
cool.
I'm going to get out of the way. Let the music play.
Yes.
Where's the music?
Girls, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sam.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. What's
Well, if you guys have logged on, hopefully that was enough time. Welcome to the live stream, youth at home, and welcome. Hope your families are all safe and sound.
yeah? Did you have a good week?
Yeah.
Yes?
It was pretty good. I
Yeah?
think it was.
What's your highlight? Can you...
Tonight. Tonight is my highlight, Danny.
Wow, it's good.
Yeah,
It's
how
not
about-
bad.
Yeah. How about you, Danny?
So I think this week, we kinda was busy because we did so many letters to deliver, and it
Yeah.
was driving the whole day in the Brussels, Ipswich North, and Red Bank. So yeah, it was a busy week.
Yeah, wow.
I think I haven't seen so many letters in my life that I've seen this week. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Hey guys, can you share with us what's your highlight of this week? Comments.
Leave it down in the comments. I always wanted to say that.
It's, it's good. We heard. So what are we up to this week?
Well, I mean,
Many things.
we're up to many things.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Including a special thing this Wednesday. Danny, could you give us the details?
Thanks for reminding me. Because
Wow.
Okay, guys. So, We Paces is still running Havering Hangout on Wednesday.
Yeah, wow. Crazy.
4:30. So it's pretty cool. This last week we had Joe and Becky. They were running and it was pretty good. And if you want to know more about the Bible and interact and be connect, just jump in and it's gonna be good. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Could you tell us how do we even get in there, you know?
Oh, so what you need to do first is being tuned in our social media because we are just posting and also get the link with your youth leader and the password. So if you are interested to come along, just
contact your youth leader, and he will give you the link. It's pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, pretty chill.
Chill.
I mean, hey, speaking about chill, right? We have every day, right? We have
Every day.
Yeah, my goodness. Every day we have our photo of the day challenge, right? So every day we come up with a new topic, and you take a photo based around that topic.
Yes.
It's so chill, super cool. Y'all should join in because it's fun.
Yes, guys. Just today our topic was your backpack. So like, just take a picture, tag us, hashtag Catalyst Youth, POTD.
Yes.
Yeah, it's for we get more interact, connect with our youth. So it's pretty nice, don't you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, heck, we got a lot of nice things. You tell us what's on Saturday.
Ooh, Saturday morning
Ooh.
we have our games hangout with Nathaniel. So be in tune. And tomorrow, don't forget, wake up early, do your brekkie, and just hop on the Zoom meeting. And yeah, get the link with your youth leaders. I think you already know, but yeah, just call your friends to just come along and just play and have fun. It's
Yeah,
really
it'll be super fun, man.
Woo, woo.
Join in. Okay, well,
We
I
have-
think that's it for our
Oh.
announcement.
Guys, keep an eye out because we are from youth. We are like handing out, like delivering some activities during the week. So if you see me and Anna like just driving around your neighborhood, just wave to us, say hello, and
So
yeah,
what's up?
because we are deliver some good stuffs for you, and fortnightly we're gonna give like different activities to you to engage on Friday night.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Wow, and you know what else is amazing? Our devotionals. So right now,
Ooh.
this is it for our announcements, but we are going to hand it over to Anna.
Come on, Anna.
Hello guys, how are you doing? Yes, if you see us, please give us a wave because we are doing something really awesome for you guys in your mail every fortnightly. And if it's a cool pack for an activity like we had today, just remember to bring it with you on Friday so you can do the activity with us. That would be awesome. But that's not what I am here for. I have a devotional thought for you guys, and you may know this. I really like David, and I'm reading First Chronicles and just getting to know more of his stories and the things that God did through his life. And then as I was doing my my own devotional this week, I came up with this devotional thought, and I would really like to share this with you. So, this is a prayer that David did after God told him some really cool stuff that he was going to do through his life. And I would like to read that with you, and then I'll tell you why I really like this. So, then the King David went and he said before the Lord, and he said, "Who am I, Lord God, and what is my family that you have brought me this far? And as if this were not enough in your sight, my God, you have spoken about the future of the house of your servant. You, Lord God, you have looked me as through I was the most exalted of men. What more can David say to you for honoring your servant? For you know your servant, Lord. For the sake of your servant and according to your will, you have done this great thing and made known all of these great promises. There is no one like you, Lord, and there is no God but you. As we have heard with our own ears, and who is like your people Israel, the one nation on earth whose God went out to redeem a people of himself, and to make a name for yourself, and to perform great and awesome wonders by driving out nations from before your people, who you redeemed from Egypt. You made your people Israel your very own forever, and you, Lord, have become their God." And now this is what really stoked me, and it's really awesome. "And now, Lord, let the promise you have concerning your servant and his house be established forever. Do as you promised, so that it will be established and that your name will be great forever. Then people will say, the Lord Almighty, the God over Israel, the Israel's God, and the house of your servant David will be established before you. The prayer goes along, but I won't read the whole thing. As you guys may or may not remember, Ruby was preaching last time. Yeah, it was last Friday. And she said something really cool, that is that sometimes God won't give us what we want, but He will give us what we need. And just reading through this, I just saw how great God's promises are and how great His dreams are for you. And sometimes we're just so concerned with the things that we want, with the things that we desire, with our own dreams, that we just forgot to seek what He wants for us. And those things, they're just so much greater that if we are aligned with God's heart, these promises will be the ones that we'll seek for, will be the ones that we'll try to accomplish, because we just have the heart of God. And we'll just be able to do all these great things, and people will be able to look at you and say like, wow, look at this person. Look at all the things that they have done. And they'll be able to see that you couldn't do that through yourself. There was someone that did that for you, and they'll be able to see how powerful and mighty and loving God is. So I just wanted to give this thought for you today. Pretty simple. Just like Ruby said, sometimes God will not give us what we want, but He'll give us what we need. So let's just keep our hearts aligned with Him and seek His promises, because they'll be much better than ours. Cool. So now we'll go through some worship. We have one song today. And yeah, then we'll see you guys in our Zoom chat. See you then.
Hey Catalyst Youth, we just want to share a song with you, not so much for you to sing along, but for you guys to just listen to. And it goes hand in hand with the current series that we're doing on anxiety. And this song is called Prince of Peace. And it actually talks about the Jesus that we know that does come into that hard space when we're all turmoil and we're all worried, and He just rests with us, and He is our comfort and our strength, and just loves us so deeply in that moment. So I would love for you guys to just take this time to listen, to just spend time with God, to receive. And I do honestly pray that you would just receive God's peace in this moment as well.
Of peace came bursting through the wind. The violent sky held its breath, and in your light I found rest. Tearing through the night, riding on the storm, staring down the fire. Found joy, shining like the sun. across the empty grave, and in your light I found grace, tearing through the night, riding on the storm, staring down the fight. My eyes found yours, shining like the sun, striding through my fear. The Prince of Peace met me there. You're always there. Did you hear my prayer? Love surrounds me when my thoughts wage war. When night screams terror, their voice will roar. Come death or shadow, God, I know your light will meet me there. When fear comes knocking, there you'll be my God. When day breeds trouble, there you hold my heart. Come storm or battle, God, I know your peace will meet me there. Don't be still, my heart, and know that you are God. Oh, fear no evil, for I know that you love surrounds me when my thoughts wage war. When night screams terror, there your voice will roar. Come death or shadow, God, I know your light will meet me there. When fear comes knocking, there you'll be my God. When day breeds trouble, there you hold my heart. Come storm or battle, God, I know your peace will meet me there. Oh, be still, my heart. Know that you are God. Fear no evil, know that you are here. and you heard my prayer.
Hello, Catalyst Youth. I am here tonight to finish up this series that we've been doing on peace and on what to do when you're worried or stressed or anxious. And tonight the message is on the concept of what happens when I mess up. So I want you to start by having a think about the most passionate person you know. They could be passionate about anything. It could be a band or a team or a cause or some sort of belief. Think about some of the people that you know that have been so passionate that sometimes it actually causes their behaviour to change. Who's seen someone that's a bit over the top excited about a success, or maybe a bit too sad and grumpy after a loss? Maybe you're thinking about family game nights and when everyone flips the Monopoly board. What about you? Like, what if you're honest with yourself? Could you remember a time or an experience in your life where your reaction to an outcome or a challenge was maybe too much? How often do we tie our value to our ability or our affiliation? If I just get the top marks, if I score that drama role, if I make finals for that sport, maybe if that person wants to talk to me, maybe if I say the best response, if I'm seen, if I'm noticed, if I'm able to be known as being on the right side of history. Well, a well-known disciple in the Bible actually experienced this same roller coaster of emotions. Peter. Peter was one of the 12 young people that Jesus invited to follow him personally. And Peter found himself mixed up and scrambling to cover himself and restore his intention. He meant well. Peter was a close friend of Jesus. Jesus was his leader. He loved him. But Peter, like many of us, found himself claiming things that maybe he couldn't actually support to try and stay on that right side. In Matthew 26, verses 33 to 35, we read, Peter replied, "Even if all fall away on account of you, I never will." "Truly I tell you," Jesus answered, "this very night before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. But Peter declared, "Even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you." And all the other disciples said the same. See, Peter was speaking in passion. This is something I believe in, Jesus. This is something I love. I would stake my life on it to say that I would back this always. But does our sureness in ability to be strong, or Peter's assuredness in his ability to be strong on this, maybe begin to move Peter's focus from the person of his affection, Jesus, onto himself? Here we see Peter begin to convince himself through small fears of failure that his ability to do what he sees as most honourable is what determines his worth. In Mark 14, verses 66 to 72, we're going to hear the retelling of how Peter's fear of failure, fear of what others thought of him, or how they saw him, caused him to abandon the support of his passion, which he had just said he would die for, in favour of comfort and of being on that right side again. From verse 66, while Peter was below in the courtyard, one of the servant girls of the high priest came by. When she saw Peter warming himself, she looked closely at him. "You were also with that Nazarene Jesus," she said. But he denied it. "I don't know or understand what you're talking about," he said, which is a very young person response, so you know he's definitely your age. And he went out into the entryway. When the servant girl saw him there, she said again to those standing around, "This fellow is one of them." Again he denied it. After a little while, those that were standing near to Peter said, "Surely you are one of them, for you're a Galilean." He began to call down curses and he swore to them, "I don't know this man you're talking about." Immediately the rooster crowed, and Peter remembered the word that Jesus had spoken to him. "Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times." And he broke down and wept. You see, Peter cried. Have you ever felt like crying when something you tried to achieve didn't work out? How about lately with school? How often have you felt frustrated, doubtful, anxious, or just disappointed at your ability to achieve and come out on top of this manic season? Can you picture maybe how disappointed Peter felt when he denied Jesus after just having spent time with him? Have you ever shared in that disappointment? You see, passion doesn't mean no mistakes. your ability and your interest and your skill, even a calling or a sense of purpose, none of these things are a guarantor of success, or even of constant success. In fact, you could be the most passionate, knowledgeable, or talented person in an area, and you would still have moments or days or even seasons where you were not up to scratch. Maybe when you felt challenged and you changed something about yourself to fit what you thought was expected of you. Because failure stings. But I'm here today to tell you that failure is not a finish line. You see, Peter walked literally beside Jesus Christ for years. In fact, at one occasion, he literally walked on water to be close to Jesus. That's how passionate he was about his life with Jesus. Yet he still denied all of that, and he swore to someone and he declared that he didn't know Jesus when he was caught up in a time of high stress, high worry, high anxiety, and some disappointment. Yet Jesus still included Peter's life in the power and covering of resurrection. You see, all of Peter's failure was covered when Jesus claimed life over the grave and over sin. Jesus not only died and supernaturally, through the power of the Holy Spirit, came back to life, but he brought with him freedom that was readily available for Peter and for you to live again. The reality of stepping into that new life is living a life that's focused on Jesus and on freedom, focused on stepping into the calling and the purpose, not held back by fear or failure. And we read exactly how Peter did that with Jesus. In John 21, verses 15 to 19, they say, "When they had finished eating, Jesus said to Peter, 'Peter, son of John, do you love me more than these?' 'Yes, Lord, you know that I love you.' Jesus said, 'Feed my lambs.' Again, Jesus said, 'Peter, son of John, do you love me?' He answered, 'Yes, Lord, you know that I love you.' Jesus said, 'Take care of my sheep.' Then the third time he said to him, 'Peter, son of John, do you love me?' And Peter was hurt, because Jesus had asked him a third time, 'Do you love me?' He said, 'Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you.' Jesus said, 'Feed my sheep. Very truly I tell you, when you were younger you dressed yourself and you went where you wanted. But when you are old you will stretch out your hands and someone else will dress you and they will lead you where you do not want to go.' Jesus said this to indicate the kind of death by which Peter would glorify God. Then he said to him, 'Follow me.'" You see, Jesus asks Peter personally to live a life that shares Jesus' love and life with others. In fact, the title that sits above these scriptures in the Bible says Jesus reinstates Peter. Jesus knows all that Peter has done, but he invites him fresh into a new life that's free of fear. Maybe today, or this week, or this month, you failed at something that you were sure you wouldn't. Maybe you've let that disappointment convince you that you're no longer qualified to pursue your passion, or to live a life that's shameless or free, or as a friend of Jesus. But I'd love to encourage you as I close that failure is not a finish line. It is an opportunity to lean into grace and begin again. You were created for more. Your value was never tied to what you do or don't say or achieve. And today, in this moment, you are personally invited to a life of peace, of moving without worry or shame, no matter if you've ever gotten it right or not. So I'd love to pray with you. And if one of the things I pray about, whether it's that freedom or that peace or the new life, or you feel that you need to be reinstated into that life with Jesus that maybe you've been in before and walked away from, I would love for you to have a chat to a leader after youth in your Zoom and just talk that out a bit more and get some extra prayer support. So Lord, I just lift up every young person listening to this to you. And I just thank you that no matter what we possibly could ever do as a failure, that God, you love us, and that your life covers us, and that we do not have to live in shame. So Jesus, I just ask that right now every heart would be set free to call you their Lord and Saviour, Lord, that we would receive your Holy Spirit fresh and live that new life in you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.